This woman is on TikTok. On her For You page, she is scrolling and she comes across a man who she thinks is extremely attractive, and he also is incarcerated. She follows him, downloads an app that allows her to talk to this man who is in prison, and they end up falling in love. She ends up going to visit him for the first time ever in prison. When she's visiting him in prison, so that they ordered food and they're sitting and talking, when suddenly a fight breaks out between the public who have gone to visit the people who are housed in that prison. She says a fight breaks out between some family member and some person who's housed there. All of the correctional officers run in to deal with the fight, and she says while they're dealing with the fight, she tells her man who's incarcerated, I'm gonna go to the restroom. He goes, oh, what are you trying to do? She goes, what are you trying to do? He goes, I'm trying to follow you. She walks to the restroom, he follows her into the restroom. They're in the restroom for 15 minutes. She says that he's munching, her words, not mine, and then they do what they do. After they do what they do, she asks him, where did you finish? He goes, what do you mean I finished inside? She goes, why'd you do that? He goes, I thought you wanted to marry me. And they exit the bathroom, everything's fine. She goes home, she finds out she's pregnant with not one but 2 kids. Meanwhile, her man is going to be incarcerated for another 15 years. Had only known each other for about a couple months. They'd only met that one time. Now she has a GoFundMe and her Cash App in her bio. That's gotta be a made-up story, right? I love to watch my For You page as I'm getting ready for work. I'm tuned in. Also, she posted this video in like 6 different parts, despite the fact that she could have made it all into one video. Each video was 1 minute long, over 1 minute long exactly. She clearly was trying to monetize 6 different videos instead of one. But the comments on that were so funny because she kept saying like, don't judge me, you've all done this. And all the comments were like, girl, friend, we ain't never done that. And then one of the comments was like, she was like, my GoFundMe's in my bio. The comment goes, go fund who? I find a lot of loopholes in that story. It can't be real. It can't be real. I can buy everything except for the part where a fight breaks out and these two are able to sneak off into the bathroom and have sex for 15 minutes. Like, if a fight has just broken out in a prison and it's members of the public with people who are housed at the prison, that is going into a lockdown state. An all hands on deck situation. All of the POs, all of the guards are coming out. They're separating the civilians. They're separating the incarcerated. Like, there's no world in which they can sneak off to the bathroom and have sex. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I locked in, I stayed for the whole story. And she said she doesn't have a job. She's like, I don't have a job, so if you want to donate, links are in my bio. I don't know. I'm just like, that can't be real, right? That's just a story. Not trying to yuck her yum, do what you gotta do, babe. I'm just trying to understand why we need to send you money for that. I'm trying to understand why we would be involved in that in any way. I love this app. I love TikTok. I love the story times. While I'm here, you all have been tagging me in your dating videos where you're like, I was inspired, I'm starting my journey. I'm trying to respond to all of them. I like to sit and really watch them all the way through, and some of them are really long. You see them. And I love them. I love this app. I love this app. Cheers. Fuck. Every time it's gonna do it for me. Happy Wednesday. We're almost done.